Hi, I'm Andrea Burgess and I came to Nicaragua in 2007. I came out for 2 weeks to see what the possibilities were of starting up an infant orphanage. And I so fell in love with the place and knew it was where I was supposed to be. So I stayed here. The rest is history.
And this particular home, it's donation-based?
Yes, it's run on donations, literally, yes. It doesn't get any support from the government or any local authorities, no. Although we work with the local authorities, they do not support us financially, no.
And how many kids is there right now at the house?
We have 11, but it changes daily. I mean, we had 6 a couple of weeks ago, and we had more children brought in, and so it changes. Our goal is to get the children back to good health and in a position where they can be adopted and go directly to a family where they can love them and feel at home.
Can you tell me a little bit about the adoption process? You said it was getting a little bit better too than a couple years ago.
I don't know an awful lot about it, except I see it's getting easier because the people in authority seem to have a genuine heart for the children and a desire for them to be placed with good families as soon as possible. For example, when I came in 2007, it could take up to 4 years to adopt a child that had been abandoned at birth in the hospital. Now those adoptions are going through in as little as 8 weeks, and that's just got to be the best thing for the child. And when you see what God's already done in their lives, it just gives you hope. When you see new situations come in that are seemingly hopeless, I just know, I just have faith in God from what I've already seen, that there's hope for each one of these children. Some people have said to me, oh, I wish I could do what you do. And I'm like, well, why can't you? Oh, because of this, that, or the other, or because I'm a single mom, or because I don't have the money. There's always a way if it's something that you really want to do. And hey, if you're a single mom, you can bring your children too. What a great experience for them. Great family experience too. And you can always do fundraising back home and just raise enough money for your fare, and then decide from there what you want to do as far as if you want to come back and do follow-up visits, if it's something you want to do every year. Because once you build relationships here, a lot of people want to come back every year and come and visit the same families and do follow-up, which is really, I've seen a lot of the children make those connections, and you see all the smiles and the families that have said, you know, that's the perfect child for their family and they wouldn't have had it any other way. So when you see all the good stories, that gives you hope, yes. And some people say, what's the point in holding the baby just for a weekend and then I'm away again? But every hug, every smile, you're investing into that child's future. You're depositing something in them. You're investing in their security, in who they are, and their development. Because when you have 12 children and 1 or 2 people looking after them, you can care for them and do the essentials, but you cannot invest one-on-one time in them, which is what my heart is to try and do in this particular center, is to work with each one of the children at whatever level they need and just help them become who God created them to be. We've got one little boy here who wouldn't even look you in the eyes, wouldn't let you touch him, wouldn't smile, wouldn't talk, had several gross motor difficulties too. And I've been working with him twice a week, taking him to therapy and just working with him one-on-one. And everybody comments, what a different child. He smiles, he looks you in the eye, he'll shake hands with you, he'll talk to you. So much difference. And that's just since last August, so just in about 5 months.
Yeah, that's outstanding.
It's very rewarding. Yeah, and it's also being prepared to take on an adventure. Be prepared to take that step of faith. Get outside of your comfort zone. There's more than just your own little bubble in life. Be bold and confident and be ready for an adventure.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Thank you. We just love you guys coming to visit, whether it's for 5 minutes, 5 hours, 5 days, or whatever, because you're investing in those children. I can't hold them all and sing songs to them all day, every day, but when you come in to do that, I see the smiles on their faces. It's worth it. It's worth every minute. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your heart to help. Thank you for your desire and your willingness to step out of your comfort zone too.
Of course. That's what I'm learning. That's my journey right now. It's what I'm learning to do. It's uncomfortable a lot of the times, but then you embrace it and you expand it, and then
you go further and further and further.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's just the beginning. You're gonna have so much fun. So did you learn it before you came, or pick it up?
I learned it. I mean, from school, but from school But then living here, it just all came together.
And you guys didn't know each other before yesterday?
Well, yesterday?
Yeah, I came in yesterday.
Amazing.
Yeah.
This is how you know when God's working, when you meet people.
Absolutely.
Who bring you like to these babies.